How does FICCI build a wrong narrative and initiated the political game of data protection? On July 12, 2018, FICCI released a media news on its website that Chemical and Petrochemical Secretary Mr. P. Raghvendra Rao agreed to industry demand for the 10-year data protection to increase research and development in pesticides industry. This is a totally wrong narrative, because industry never demanded the data protection. In its media release, FICCI tried to mislead the nation by projecting 6 multinational companies and few repackers demand as industry demand. The companies FICCI was referring to, who want data protection in India, include big multinationals who want to control Indian pesticide industry for their own benefits. The other companies who want data protection are importers cum repackers of those companies who do not have distribution channel in India, and repackers who import ready-made pesticides from multinational companies. The total number of these companies are only 15. These 15 companies are the only companies who are asking for data protection. And it is not an industry view. These 15 companies do not synthesize any pesticides in India, and their major business is importing ready-made pesticides. Now mute questions are: where are the Indian manufacturing companies in the referred media release where FICCI and Mr. Rao were mentioning industry view? They were totally ignored. The second question is, can FICCI and Mr. Rao totally ignore Indian manufacturers when they are referring to Indian pesticides industry? Do you want to know who are the Indian manufacturing companies that were ignored by FICCI and Mr. Rao? Keep watching. The companies that were totally ignored and not considered as Indian industry in the released statement of FICCI are UPL, Sulfur Mills, Excel Crop Care, Aimco Pesticides, Garda Chemicals, Insecticides India. You will be surprised to note that more than 80% export of pesticides are being done by these companies only. These companies are industry leaders around the world. But these companies were ignored completely. Reasons known to FICCI only. Not only that, Godrej Agrovet, R3 Crop Care, Ecozins, Coromandel, Haramba, Bharat Insecticides, Sudarshan, Megmani Organics, Atul, Sabro, Tagro, and other more than 325 companies were also ignored. Because these companies oppose data protection, that's why FICCI and Mr. Rao totally ignored them. Let us see the situation at National Pesticide Association level. On the first box you can find the associations who want data protection. And there is only one. And it only represents 6 multinational companies only. All the national pesticide associations are opposing data protection. PMFAI, CCFI, CAPMA, FOPMA, NIPMA, AMAI, ACFWA. If nobody wants data protection, it is an intriguing fact to know which industry view FICCI and Mr. Rao was referring to in the referred press release. It is a well-established fact that pesticide industry do not need data protection. Pesticide industry is not demanding data protection. And India do not need data protection.